In this 2016 DD Europe session, Body Soft Bod presents a post-mortem of the meditative action game Soft Bod. Virint outlines the process of developing his wish for and weird prototypes into a game that gradually teaches players how to do something that feels mentally impossible, controlling two things at the same time. It was an insightful talk that's definitely still worth watching, so developers should not miss the opportunity to do so now that it's freely available on the official GD YouTube channel. In addition to this presentation, THEGDC Vault and its accompanying YouTube channel offers numerous other free videos, audio recordings, and slides from many of the recent game developers conference events. And the service offers even more members-only content for DD Vault subscribers. Those who purchased all access passes to recent events, like DD Vault, already have full access to DD Vault, and interested parties can apply for the individual subscription via DD Vault subscription page. Group subscriptions are also available. Game-related schools and development studios who sign up for DD Vault Studio subscriptions can receive access for their entire office accompanied by contacting staff via THEGDC Vault Group subscription page. Finally, current subscribers with access issues can contact DD Vault technical support. Microsoft today announced its rebranding its Microsoft Studios Games division of X Game Studios, further cementing X as Microsoft's games brand regardless of what platform those games are played on. Due to a recent acquisitions, Sprite division currently encompasses 13 game-making teams, and this minor name change means all of them from console mainstays like 343 to PC game vets like Obsidian and Inxile will now be making X Game Studios games, even if those games end up releasing on PCs or other platforms beyond the actual X console. Today, X is our gaming brand across all devices. No matter how or where you want to play, or who you want to play with, reads an excerpt of the announcement. Microsoft has been making a show of pushing its games business cross-platform formats now, unveiling its in-development game streaming platform Project Shadows. Shock's frontman Phil Spencer promises to push Microsoft's Game Pass game subscription service onto every device possible. It's a nice vision, one that's easy to sympathize with when you consider the tremendous from sales of X consoles is slipping as the company's earnings from the sales of games and X services steadily climbs. Over 30,000 games have now been released on Steam, a milestone that the platform quietly crossed in the earliest days of 2019. The number was spotted by PC Gamer over the weekend, and does not include any DLC or other non-game programs hosted on the digital distribution platform. In fact, adding DLC into the mix makes the number closer to 48,000. An updated tally of the count can be found by searching for nothing at all on the Steam store, then narrowing down that search to include only games on opting out of any interest-based filter Steam has placed on your account. At the time of writing, that number sits at 30,067. That's a little bit higher than the unofficial Steam tracker Steam Spy's own count of 27,397 lifetime Steam releases. So take the third-party tools numbers with a grain of salt. But Steam Speed did once again chart year-over-year growth for Steam. According to the site, 329 games released on Steam in all of 2018. That's around a 300 increase from 2017's estimated count. For developers that departed Telltale Games in the years leading up to the company's turbulent end have rejoined forces, this time as the freshly founded indie game developer ad hoc studio. The team is made up of Michael Chong, Nick Herdman, Anis Leonard, and Pierre Schratt, and aims to use its small studio size to explore adventures and risky ideas that they say would typically be difficult to pitch and develop with a larger team. We liked the idea that if it was just the four of us, we'd be able to more confidently wade into unfamiliar water, explained Leonard in an interview with Variety. Though Chong departed Telltale in 2016 and Herdman, Leonard, and Schratt left in early 2017, the four had discussed starting a studio of their own, while still at Telltale. Now, just a few years later, each has left positions at companies like Night School Studio and Ubisoft to found ad hoc. So far, the studio has not announced any projects or partnerships, but conversations from that full interview outline how the team wants to create interactive experiences, potentially even FMV games, that appeal to a similar audience as Bandersnatch, Netflix's recent foray into choose-your-own adventure-like programming, making interactive experiences with real actors on the screen, is something we have always talked about. Schratt tells Variety, we all have backgrounds and interest in film and television, so combining that with our experience in games is something we are exploring right now. Back in October, The Witcher author Andrzej Sapkowski demanded 60 million zlotys, $16 million, in additional royalties from CD Projekt Red, and while the studio initially declined, it has now agreed to hand over some extra compensation. As reported by WebTech, Whirlpool's business unit, the Polish developer will offer the author further compensation in a bid to preserve an amicable working relationship, although the figure apparently will not be anywhere near the $16 million Sapkowski initially requested. Sapkowski originally agreed to sell the rights to the book series to CD Projekt back in 1997, turning down a profit-sharing deal in favor of a cash deal largely because he did not think the studio would find success in the world of video games. It's a decision has since come to regret, as he explained in a rather frank Gamer interview posted back in 2017. They offered me a percentage of their profits. I said, no, there will be no profit at all. Give me all my money right now. The whole amount, commented Sapkowski. It was stupid. I was stupid enough to leave everything in their hands, because I didn't believe in their success. But who could foresee their success? I could not. The Gamasutra job board is the most diverse, active and established board of its kind for the video game industry. Here is just one of the many positions being advertised right now. Location: Barcelona, Spain. Responsibilities, requirements, assets. Why join the world of Gameloft? What can Gameloft Barcelona offer you even more? Interested? Apply now. Whether you are just starting out, looking for something new, or just seeing what's out there, the Gamasutra job board is the place where game developers move ahead in their careers. Gamasutra's job board is the most diverse, most active, and most established board of its kind in the video game industry, serving companies of all sizes, from indie to AAA. Looking for a new job? Get started here. Are you a recruiter looking for talent? Post jobs here. Video transcript. Patreon vote topic results. www.patreon.com /. One question I get on a fairly regular basis during my game development career is, what is a meta game? There are actually two kinda similar, but pretty distinct things we refer to as metagame, and in this edition of Violence, a series about video games and video game design, I am going to talk about both and explain what they are. Metagame is a term that can be broadly defined as a game beyond the game. However,